Live, are we?
Oh yes, we are live.
Oh, we're on.
We are live. Welcome to RWA 2004.
Oh wow.
2004 home video.
Back.
I am, of course, internationally known Strawberry Daiquiri. This is my good friend, La Chupacabra, who is no longer taking no crap from anybody.
That's right.
He's learning how to be like it, like me. He's learning.
He trained me.
Yes. So tonight, excuse me, we've collected, well, 10 of my favorite matches of the RWA 2003/4 year. We're going to take them. They're my top 10, for the most part, top 10 matches for the year, or for the whole thing, until I graciously bowed out, as they can say, and stopped wrestling. Yes, you know. See, my eye is winking, okay? Alright, the first match I thought would be a good way to start it off. The first match I had of the RWA 2003 year.
The first show.
Yes, it was March 21st, I believe,
possibly,
of 2003. And I faced the returning Mike Caputo.
Yeah.
Got to die for your government, you know.
Yeah, he got that stick it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh.
Caputo, a good friend of mine. Me and him have always had some hellacious matches, and this was definitely a good way. I believe it was the first real match of the year. It really started things off. At the time, I was the RWA United States champion before I moved on to bigger and better things, of course.
Of course.
And so in it, you know, a few mistakes. It was a little rusty, and I forgive the camera work. But let's take a look at the tape. Okay. And now, after seeing that match, what'd you think?
Oh, it was great. He is a good guy.
Good guy, yes.
Good guy.
Well, you know, you're a good guy too. Yes. Yeah. So, yes. So,
for JC Biggs.
Hey, let's not talk about him. We don't need to talk about him.
Yeah.
He gets too much airtime in my video as it is.
Yes.
But of course,
as we can see from this next clip.
Yes, we will show in this next clip this giant man. Now, see this. What made RWA special compared to other backyard federations was we had live shows in front of people. Which, unfortunately, I think you debuted at one, didn't you?
I did.
They called you Batman.
Yeah, and I wasn't supposed to. Here's the story. I was like all into the RWA thing, and you know, the higher power, he didn't give me a contract, and I was very upset. So, at the time, I was 300 plus pounds, and, you know, I had nothing going for me. The people at the government won't give me a green card.
Alright, people don't care about the green card.
Yeah, they don't care.
You know, just tell them what happened.
I know.
This is my video, damn it.
Yeah. It's
Live.
Anyways.
He came out in a battle royal.
I came out in the battle royal, you know, thinking I could, you know, do my stuff.
They called him Batman.
Yeah.
And then he got driven through a table and didn't even make it on camera.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But the live shows were something special.
They were.
And I believe our best live show was a live show last year in May, RWA Deception, in which I, the world champion, well, I wasn't the world champion, actually. Dan Nagy was, and I hate to say that.
God.
But I was facing Dan Nagy in the world title match, and we were second to last on the card, but because of course JC Biggs had to have his match in the main event. Don't worry, because the cops showed up and stopped their match anyway.
Oh.
So really, we were the main event. Dan Nagy, a real second-class wrestler, third-class human being. He was the world champion and tricked me into fighting him in a ladder match. But as we will see, the jokes was on him. Let's take a look at the tape. Man, I will never forget, man, that punch, just bam.
Oh my God, and the ladder. Oh, that was good.
And I climbed right up that ladder, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Well,
Superman or something.
Yes,
the ladder.
Yes. Oh yes, boom, all over, man. That is what's called hardcore wrestling at its best.
He got what was coming to him.
Yes, I had never been a world champion in the EWF/RWA until then.
/stroke.
Yes. /brow, you know.
Yeah.
So, that brings us to another live show. This was the first indoor live show we ever had at a gym. And we actually had a different ring, little different style. And in this match, I faced somebody that I've always wanted to get a piece of, Brian Denny. He was he's the king. He's the king. He's the king of backyard wrestling.
Yeah.
But so we got to wrestle. We got to wrestle each other. He was the HCW champion, which really didn't mean anything, but I was the RWA champion, and this was a 15-minute ladder match. Well, ladder match.
Oh.
I just love that ladder match so much.
Right?
15-minute Iron Man match, which means the most pins or submissions in a 15-minute time period wins, and we're going to consolidate the belts.
Wait a minute. In that match, wasn't there a little skit with you and Lori?
Lori, yeah, she was the...
Wait, let's not ruin it.
Yeah, we'll let them see it, but Lori was the manager of the Untouchables, and I had... How should I put this? I had a series of... I kidnapped her at one point in order to get my match with Dan Nagy to get the thing. So, needless to say, things between me and her were not good at the time.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to show it to you. Indoor match. Kind of a surprise ending, actually, but I hope you enjoy.
Let's show him the tape.
Let's look at the tape. Oh, man. You know what? Holding up both of the belts even though I didn't win. Oh, man. That's what you get when you let Lori carry your belt around and leave it in the ring. You know, when she carried my belt, she never left it in the ring, man. She held on to it. Crazy style. But let me see, I guess that brings us up to RWA Boiling Point was a live show that we had. Unfortunately, the tape was corrupted, so I decided to do a match the week before that brought back the old school hardcore that RWA wasn't very fond of. It was a match between me and my longtime nemesis, the person that I fought all the time, the person that me and him had the worst bad blood, El Hornito. Oh yes. Him and his little flippity-dippity,
like,
yes.
so cool.
Yeah, thinks he's so great.
So cool, so hip.
This
so good with all the ladies.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I'm the Pope.
Your face.
Yeah. You're jumping ahead now.
I know.
But no, and see, the thing about this one was it was at the former BCW arena, known as Nike Park. And at Nike Park, me and Scott both came from BCW. I'm sorry, me and El Hornito, wink wink, because that's his real name, El Hornito.
Well,
see my
in EWF, he was referred to as Scott King.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you're okay.
Yes. So me and him, we wrestled a lot, and we took it up to the playground on this one, and man, it was something else. I mean,
it was great.
It was a match that actually happened right after I came out and saved Glory from Brian Denny. Remember, she was managing Brian Denny? Well, Brian Denny tried to beat her up. That didn't work out so well. You know, I don't take kindly to people who do that kind of thing. So, you know, I hope you enjoyed this one. This one's just kind of a fun, not a very long match, but a fun, very brutal match, and I hope you enjoy. I'm back, motherfucker! I'm back! Motherfucker! I'm back, motherfucker! In this place, motherfucker! What did you think?
That was great.
It was
the garbage cans. And
yeah, those garbage cans, they weren't aluminum garbage cans. They were the ones at the park, the big steel ones.
Were they ever aluminum?
Well, they're usually steel, but you know.
This is an NWF.
Yeah, well, NWS uses plastic. I mean, this isn't the WWE that uses, you know, aluminum foil for their weapons or whatever.
Yeah, they stole everything from us.
They did, actually. The Eugene was really Brian Krieger and
Simon Simple.
Yes, and they always took like Pinche Madre Miguel was wearing the camouflage mask, and then Rey Mysterio started wearing one the week after.
He's dead.
Yes, but so that is going to bring us to look. We need to tell the backstory of at Boiling Point. What happened at Boiling Point? At Boiling Point, we had again a rematch. Me and Brian Denny, best of 3 falls. In this match, I came back in the bright colored tie-dye, the skirt, everything like that. But in the end, it only took this. Yeah, I took. Whoa.
Oh my God!
Careful with that water. Aren't you allergic?
I am allergic to water, but...
That is essence of JC Smalls is what that is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
But so after that, I made sure that the RWA title would be around, because by taking the finger point, Denny agreed to keep it the RWA title and get rid of the HCW title, which was my goal from the beginning of RWA. Well, I was gone for a month. After that, I quit and didn't come. You know, I said I'm done. Me and Lori walked out. Lori ended up sticking around because, you know, she got to support herself. You know, and I understand that. And she began managing the group. Your face, you know, like 18 fucking guys.
All those guys.
Yeah.
Serial killer.
Yeah. Everybody was in your face. But then came RWA Reign Supreme in August, and at Reign Supreme, the franchise, aka JC Biggs, yes, JC Smalls or whatever he is.
No, it's Biggs.
Biggs.
Found that out the other day.
He had a tag team match. He used to be my boy in Damaging, my partner. He had a tag match where he could pick a partner and take on, were they BMW? BMW, yes, BMW at the time. Well, he couldn't find a partner because everybody in your face kind of had things going on. Serial Killer was facing Dan Nagy in that lumberjack fiasco. Oh, that was good stuff. Insomnia.
You know, I was actually one of the serial killers.
Yes, you at one point you were.
At one point.
Yes, and so, well, basically, if you keep your eyes peeled, you will see that someone did, in fact, come to save him, you know. I don't know who.
Mm-hmm.
Who could it have been?
Maybe Jack Solis.
Jack Solis, yes, I don't know. We're going to have to watch the tape to find out.
Take a look at the tape.
Oh, man, I bet you didn't expect to see that, did you? Oh, man, it was me.
Stellar.
Oh, we got them, man. They didn't think it was going to be me.
You thought it was Jack Solis.
When I came out and speared him, oh, man. However, did you see that ending move? Oh, man, almost killed Scott Ortiz, man. Woo! He almost landed on his head, but hey, it happens, you know. It happens when you mess with the best, you die like the rest. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good rhyme.
Yes.
I'm probably going to steal it.
Oh man, dude, I got to tell, it's been great having you here.
Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man's steam.
We're not done for the August Reign Supreme quite yet, because of course I could not just have a tag match. I had to go and how do you put it? I had to go and finish what I started, and I called out that fruity bambooty little Just Jeremy guy.
Oh my God.
Jeremy had
what the homo? He comes back to RCW to beat up Anjim, winds up getting himself counted out, and loses, and now he's 0 for 2 against Anjim Phonic.
Anjim Phonic, he's a good guy, but you know what? Jeremy had been causing problems with the franchise and all the members of Your Faith, and I felt the need to rectify that. So we had a 3 Visions of Violence match, which means 3 matches in a row, straight out, no breaks, and the person who gets the 2 pinfalls out of 3 is the winner. And the match went as follows. It was, the contract stated that if I won, Jeremy had to do whatever I say. If I lost, Jeremy could do whatever he wanted and would be immune to anything from the higher power. The matches were, number 1, a submissions match, number 2, a hardcore match, and number 3, a special match I made just for Jeremy called the Straight Edge, because you know you had them X's, Straight Edge, where you had to pin your opponent on the X that was painted on the ring. And this one was brutal, and it was long, and it even has a cameo from Mama Dak, and from These Nuts Mountain Dew. Yes, so it is.
Oh, in
fact,
great.
you also get to see little man Spike get a little bit of revenge.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So.
Menace.
Yeah. Well, he was Spike at the time,
True.
but he is Menace now. You know, people always changing their names,
I
man.
know, what's
It's
wrong with
crazy.
these people?
But let's check out the tape.
JC Smalls.
Let's check it out. Oh man, that match was just crazy when I flipped him upside down in the garbage can.
Oh, all this change fell out.
he picked it up
stuff.
because, you know, he can't get a green card, so he has to get
I
some
know.
money, you know. But that was one of the longest, hardest matches I think I've ever had to face. I would give props up to Jeremy for surviving that match and not dying, especially after I threw the bowling ball into
Oh
his
man, right in there.
nether regions.
I don't think he has anything there though.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he's got the dot.
I see what you're saying, you know, but in fact, if I'm not mistaken, the next match... What does that bring us to now? I believe that brings us up to... Hang on, let me check. Oh yes, a little we got the little match that we got to get back to, a little match that I forgot about, but
What is that?
we'll fix it in video editing.
That's it.
Edit. Bye.
You could do a lot of fun stuff with editing. I mean, you could do this.
And that, and the other.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
But this match was at the RWA Con Center in Glen Ellen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the bush and the house, and it was at Ricardo Sanchez's house, the third. It was at his
With
house.
the ding 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 bell.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
from Mexico.
Yes. So we were there, and this was right after RWA Reign Supreme, when I was still your face before we went back to the damage. And it was a large tag match right before Corporal Punishment, when we were going to have that big 6-man elimination match.
Yes.
And it was me, Ed the Monkey, and Insomnia teamed up against El Hornito, Brian Denny, and
Nagy?
Dan Nagy, yes, because Mike
Yes.
Caputo was not cleared to wrestle that day.
I see.
And this match, you see some real classic stuff from me to see, because Brian Denny called me Carrot Top on steroids, so in this match I invented a new move.
Oh, just for him.
Just for Brian Denny. It was a great move, and of course, more interaction between me and El Hornito. Hello! You will understand that when you check out the
You'll
match.
see in a second.
Yes,
check
and let's
this
get to it.
badass
Yeah, let's
around.
get to it. Think of that bad
Good
boy.
stuff. I seen you hurt your knee.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yes.
that knee has always been a problem since
Mhm.
shortly before Corporal Punishment, all because we had to wrestle in that gym. Hardwood floors.
You know,
yeah.
another idea of Biggs.
Yeah. Of course, you
Biggie
know.
Mac.
Yeah, so he always had, you know, he always kind of had a... Yeah, you kind of was just a dumbass, you know, that's just how it is. So,
Basically.
but this is our video, this is my video, not
Yeah.
JC Biggs' video, so let's get back to the matches.
Not at all.
In fact, if I'm not mistaken, the next match, we get to hear Jeremy's true feelings about a man known as RFS.
Whoa. Oh my god, this is the most controversial piece
Pay-per-view
of
live show,
footage
yeah,
ever.
yeah. It is something else, and this falls at Corporal Punishment, September 2003, 1 year after the screw job of 9/14. We have a live show with the most fantastic main event of all time. Brian Denny, still the world champion, faces off in a
What else
six-man
is new?
elimination against myself, Mike Caputo, the United States champion, Ed the Monkey, the live champion, Insomnia, everybody's favorite wrestler, and of course, El Hornito. You know, he was a former Mexican champion, hadn't been able to get it together yet, and this definitely does have a surprise ending to it. So, if you watch any match on this tape, this is the one you gotta watch.
Is the best.
This is the one that you have to watch. So let's check it out.
Check.
Now I know what you're thinking. How could you put a match that, you know, you didn't even win on there? But, you know, you still laughing about Jeremy? Hey, keep it together, man.
I know.
Time is money. You know how I feel about you. I know that's why I did it. Rick,
It wasn't you.
please let me kiss you, Rick.
Rick.
Oh man.
Oh.
It was funny, and you know what? I gotta give it up to, you know, Ed the Monkey went from the live champion to being the world champion. You kind of gotta give it up, even though he is kind of a crybaby. But that is a whole nother.
Let's give it up for Mr. Nagy.
Yeah, Mr. Nagy. Mr. Nagy went right after the man known as RFS.
No fear in his heart.
And these nuts, of course, got in there. He helped out. Let's not forget Insomnia almost getting that punch. He barely, like, he bridged out of the way, like Matrix style, from that punch that Rick almost got him with. Yeah. That's always what he is like, always doing that stuff.
Always that bendy, gumpy stuff.
Yes. This, I think, is my #1 match of all time. But, before we get to that, I have dedicated one of my top 10 matches to my longtime friend, valet, girlfriend, everything, my whatever you want to call her.
Ed the Monkey?
No, Lori. Ed the Monkey you go spank the monkey as far as I'm concerned.
I thought, because that unedited background, underground footage, you said you guys were married.
Yes.
You were really smoking the mota that day.
Yes, we really were, man. That was some crazy stuff.
Good stuff.
But, so this match is Lori's match against Brian Fellows at RWA Uncut 2004. And this match was the match to end all feuds, and if you keep your eyes open, you just might see a little bit of Internationally Known. But
let's check it
give
out.
it up to her for being a tough wrestler and facing that big guy. Let's check it out.
He's a towering inferno.
Unbelievable. Okay, wait a minute. Well, there's the women's champion. This match is over. Brian Fellows laid out in the ring.
So what'd you think, man? What'd you think of her?
Talk about the surprise ending.
Yeah, you didn't see that one.
We always thought.
Yes, I know. Everybody always thought that I was Brian Fellows because back last year he got that cosmetic surgery to look like me.
But, it had to be real.
Yeah, it was. Everybody thought that it was, but then it all fell apart and he had to put that mask back on.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that shiny pink mask and the umbrella?
Very flamboyant.
Something else, right? Yeah, well, and I think she proved that he was not a woman, even the cojones thing, But yes, well, she did what she needed to do, and she got the job done regardless of how the match ended. Mm-hmm. She knew what she gets the props for that match. So without further ado, we're gonna take you to later in that night, RWA Uncut 2004. The match to end all matches, the no DQ hardcore Chicago street fight between Internationally Known and long-time nemesis El Hornito. Mm-hmm. In fact, I got a little piece of memorabilia.
Really?
Yes, we can probably, after we sell this DVD, we can probably put it up on eBay.
Really? That isn't.
This is it. Yes, it is. This is a piece of memorabilia from that.
Oh my God!
Ding, 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 ding. As you can.
Oh my God!
Yeah, and you're going to find out how this happened after you watch this crazy match.
Best match of all time.
You think my best match, or you think best match ever?
I think best match ever.
Best match ever in RWA.
A lot of heart goes into this.
You heard it right here. You heard it from here. By the way, again, you're going to hear another cameo voice thing from Jeremy. Jeremy answered a phone call from his girlfriend during my match, the little punk that he is.
His boyfriend.
Well, boyfriend, girlfriend, I don't really know. So, all I know is he says honey. That's all I know. So, I can only assume.
Could be a gay thing.
It could be, but let's check it out. And seriously, this is not for the weak of heart or weak of stomach. If you just ate, you might want to turn the DVD
and you
off.
might want to eat your Taco Bell first.
Yeah, if you just ate,
no.
If you just ate, you might not want to watch this one because this one does definitely cross the line. But let's check it out. What did you think of that? You alright there?
I don't think El Hornito was drinking any of this afterwards.
No, El Hornito, you saw him get carried away by JC Biggs. He said we were going to have a fiesta tonight. I say it must be another gay thing. I'm not really sure what kind of fiesta.
Gay orgies.
I don't know what kind of fiesta Hornito and Smalls had, but that match was, as you can tell. I mean, does this look familiar? Yeah, that's a.
And the fall to the knee.
Yeah.
Fall over.
Yeah. Oh, that put my lights out. But also, as in case Me and Lori are still, in fact, engaged, and we are still happy together, as we got engaged right there at this show in front of everybody. And I believe Tony Cairo was the one who said, "This makes me sick. A proposal is no place in the ring," is what Tony Cairo said at the end of that match.
Tony Cairo.
But he is the no-show. He is the Screwjob 914. However, that does bring us, unfortunately, to the end of our time.
No.
Yes. That is all the time we have for this DVD.
Are you kidding?
No, that's it. Top 10. That's all we got. But you know what? If I do another DVD, or we host another DVD, you are definitely going to be my man.
Oh, for sure.
Going to be the one right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you want more, see, look at the hand. Look at the hand. We're good friends.
He's hurting me, but,
let's go. All right. However,
Everything that-
if you do like this DVD, you can get more information about future DVDs by emailing djdangerous@aol.com.
That is DEEJAY. Dangerous@aol.com.
Or internationally notorious@hotmail.com for more RWA 2004 home video releases. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again for being here, Chupacabra.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time. Have a blast.
Suck some goats.
So what do you think?